Hello again, everyone. Welcome back. Well, today we're looking at the new La Palina Nicaragua Oscuro Robusto. This cigar came out last year. It is the first La Palina to be made in Nicaragua. It is made at the A.J. Fernandez factory, which is not a huge surprise because CEO La Palina CEO Clay Roberts had previously worked for Fernandez as his vice president of marketing. So it's not really a crazy choice there. The La Palina Nicaragua Oscuro features, of course, an Ecuadorian Oscuro wrapper over Nicaraguan binder and filler. So these come in 20 count boxes available. This particular cigar is available in Robusto, Toro, and Gordo. This is also available, the La Palina Nicaragua, in a Connecticut shade. I chose to review the Oscuro 5x52 Robusto. So without further ado, let's get right to it. The new La Palina Nicaragua Oscuro Robusto. All right, let's say we start this puppy. Good draw. You know, I never did do this earlier. There is the density. And I might add it feels about average for Robusto of this size, 5x52. Good size, not huge. Good size. There's a lot of stuff going on here. The things that really stand out is the leather and the coffee. It's quite leathery, quite a lot of black coffee. Now you've got what seems to be a light tangerine type citrus flavor, low brown sugar, little cinnamon, a little buttery whipping cream. There is a massive amount of black pepper in this cigar, just like the one yesterday, not related, but just happens to be. Massive amount of black pepper at around a 9 to start off with. And the black pepper combined with the heavy coffee and heavy leather make it a very dark noted, dark feeling cigar for a Nicaraguan. This is a little departure from what I'm used to coming out of A.J. Fernandez's factory. This is going to be a very dark cigar. Now it's actually feeling and coming across, because of all those dark flavors, that's fairly full-bodied right out of the gate. So let's just see where it goes. But as I said, this is shaping up to be a very dark-noted cigar. Well, the ash just fell off. We're about close to an inch in. Here we go. And the tangerine citrus is sort of an afterthought at this point. Still quite a bit of leather, black coffee. The whipping cream and brown sugar are still there. Touch of cinnamon. So the heavy leather and heavy coffee are sort of dominating the bottom end flavors, but they're right in your face too. And there is a little bit of quite a bit of that the sweeter notes with the whipping cream, brown sugar, and cinnamon. Pepper remains very good. It actually has toned down a tad, down to about an 8. Between 7.5 and an 8. It toned down from the beginning. The finish has a lot of aspects of leather and that whipping cream. What a combination, but that's what it is. Nice lingering black pepper. As I said, the cigar really has a feel of full-bodied with all these dark noted flavors. I believe we'll start feeling the Ligero here. Seems like I already do. I don't think that's subconsciously I'm making myself feel it, but it's there. I mean, it's just there. It's a very heavy cigar. So at about an inch in, that's a fairly major change. Don't you think? Well, I'm right in the midpoint, or right at the main band, right at the bottom of it. Need to remove this band, but the leather is still quite prominent. Coffee, quite prominent. They are the lead flavors because you get them in such a large amount. The secondary flavors would be the sweeter flavors, which would be, and it's lighter now. It's light because of the massive amount of leather and coffee, the whipping cream, the brown sugar, and the cinnamon. Pepper's around 7.5 now. It's really toned down. Still good. Finish is very leathery. Very leathery. Still has some of that whipping cream attached to it, but it's quite leathery. Dark finish. Full bodied, I would call it full bodied still. That's not going to change. So the cigar continues to be a dark noted, heavy cigar. So at the midpoint, I've already removed the band, as you can see. That's where we are. Well, we're down to the end, so let's wrap it up. Here at the end, they still have the heavy leather, the heavy coffee. The sweeter flavors drop down to the whipping cream and the brown sugar, and the cinnamon seemed to drop off. Pepper remained very good, still full-bodied. Finish is unchanged. This has been a good cigar. A little bit dark in just about every aspect. The darker notes, leather and the coffee, just overshadowed really everything else. You can get the other flavors, but it is very dark noted, very full-bodied, lots of black pepper. I wish those sweeter flavors had had a little more to them. But judge the cigar on how I'm describing it. Okay. So it's been a good cigar. Not an everyday cigar for me. I liked it, but my Nicaraguans, I want a little more sweetness with that heavy leather. So for me, I'm rating it a 91. Still a good cigar, but those of you who like heavy cigars, lots of leather, lots of dark notes, with some sweetness, then this would be for you. So that's it. So there you have it. The La Palina Nicaragua Oscuro Robusto 91.